Okay, here's another League of Legends game coming your way, this time as Sivir AD Carry. And the reason why I'm playing Sivir, even though she is pretty underpowered in this game at the moment, is simply because I went through all the other AD carries that I own, those that are free at the time of this recording, and this is the longest that I have. She's the one that I haven't uploaded a video for in the longest time, so here we are. Lane matchups are as follows. We have Karma mid against Syndra, we have Riven top against Xin Zhao, we have Evelyn jungle against Kha'Zix, and I'm Sivir partnered with Braum bot against Thresh and Graves.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
You can't tame the desert.
Yeah, he's in a bit of a bad spot. And I popped heal there just to make sure we got him. Make sure none of us died in the trade.
Minions have spawned.
It's only about a 3-minute cooldown, so as long as we're careful, we should be fine.
Loyalty isn't earned. It's earned.
Okay. I will do the rundown as we go. Good enough. We need to get over here.
Honor is the rust on a dull blade.
And it looks like I only missed one.
Wealth is my kind of burden.
So, Sevir's passive is Fleet of Foot. It makes it so... Damn it. It makes it so that whenever you deal damage to an enemy champion, you get a movement speed boost. And we are a little bit behind because we stayed, well, Braum stayed a little too long over by the enemy red. But hopefully we can make up for it with how far back Kha'Zix is, and okay. So the bug is significantly behind. And I'm not going to start the push just yet. Now we start the push. Yeah, there are a lot of minions here, so it'd be best if we didn't actually tank this. Unfortunately, due to Graves' passive, tanking it really isn't a problem for him. And I was a little curious how the top lane was going to go with Shin's heals versus Riven's shields. And one other interesting thing I can point out is that everyone on our team... Oh, come on. We will be receiving no mercy from the League of Lag tonight. Every member on our team has a shield of some sort. Mantra, the Agony's Embrace, I forgot what Riven's dash is called, something like Valor, I think. And I have my spell shield, and Braum has the shield in his hands, his Unbreakable as well. So come late game, we can be pretty annoying with those, but we just have to survive that long. I'm sitting down 21, so is Graves, so not too bad. But I just need them to start using some skills so I can siphon mana back. We got the death sentence out, and I'm gonna miss the cannon now.
I've got values. They stack up.
And I really don't know what to max on Sivir due to the changes she's received. You don't get as much burst from the Q, you don't really get as much anything out of the W since its mana cost is up relative to its power.
Get paid and get out.
I think I'm going to put a second point into Ricochet, just so I can get something for spending the whole 60 mana for it.
King's coming down.
And they're staying a little too far back for this to ricochet the entire way.
I make my own fortune. Loyalty isn't earned. It's bought.
And one thing I can talk about while we wait for the inevitable level 6 burst is I don't know how Graves' collateral shot thing interacts with Sivir spell shield. I don't know if it hits it, will it... That was not a good call, Braum.
The only thing I look up to is God.
And this Braum is playing extremely too aggressively for a Graves matchup. Crud, I thought that was going to hit me. But Graves has far, far more early power than we do, so if Braum keeps trying to pick fights, eventually we are going to lose.
Laws or whatever works at the time.
Epic lag. And I came and pushed this out due to Sivir's crippling mana costs.
My kind of burden.
Killing spree.
Okay, there's some good news. We're going to have to be relying on the other lanes for carrying, I think.
You can't tame the desert.
And let's go back. I'm sitting on 51, Graves 44. My main goal here is basically just survival. I will contribute more than Graves in a late game team fight due to the ricochet that I can provide, the slim marginal amount of burst from Boomerang Blade, but more importantly on the hunt. With On the Hunt and maybe a Mantra Inspire, I believe it's called Defiance, we will really be flying in team fights. Braum can start applying his passive. I don't know if the Ricochet counts towards that or not, but if it does, then we'll have stun galore. And in the meantime, I can actually try to push the... Nope, never mind. So Graves is 6 now. Epic lag.
Laws or whatever works at the time.
And I'm content to let this push out. Graves needs to go back. Let's start the push. Right now we're tied in CS.
You can't tame the desert. I've got values.
Damn. Do we have eyes on the bug? Okay, he's warding that as well. Our wards on are approximately similar timers.
Honor is the rust on a dull blade.
And he has a BF sword and a long sword, so he shouldn't really have any trouble last hitting those, sadly. But as long as the CS stays even, we should be all well and good. Let's work on arm poke. Clipped him with that. Braum got that, but it doesn't matter. Key thing is, Graves is in no position to last hit now, since he's in a box. And we can try to
I'll fight for
get
it.
a little bit of extra damage on here. Run faster.
My shield is here for you.
Just enough mana. So I definitely need to go back right now. Notifying the others.
Rome lives another day.
Just barely, though. I don't have the Vamp Scepter yet. Second there, I was thinking I had enough for the Bloodthirster, but not quite. But mouse over for everything I can do now. Fleet of Foot, gain 35 movement speed per damage. I think the actual movement speed boost scales with levels, so this should be going up, I believe. Q is Boomerang Blade, costs a whopping 70 mana for a linear skill shot, has nice AD scaling, but the damage fall-off is so massive that at AD scaling really actually is completely meaningless. And Braum got that one, luckily. So it's entirely possible they could be at the dragon. Oh, come on. Going to be putting the point into the Q, but I still am not decided if I'm going to bother maxing that just yet. You missed. And while that damage would be more impressive if I were maxing it, I'm not really relying on it. If I try to do it at long range to kind of get both procs, Graves has more than enough time to quick draw out of it. If I do it at short range, odds are only one is going to hit one way, because he can just quick draw to the side.
I make my own fortune.
And I have a 9 CS lead over him. And we're seeing another lag spike. At least Eve is counter-jungling the bug pretty hard. That's probably our main saving grace here.
I've got values. Stack up nicely. Wealth is money.
Bugs at red buff.
An ally has been slain.
And that Shin may be an issue.
Victory is what I'm made for.
Really wouldn't be surprised if it's just lag. But she has a commanding CS lead over him. And unfortunately my mana is way too low to actually try to poke with the Boomerang Blade. Anyway, Ricochet you can see here, next 3 basic attacks bounce to nearby targets. The amount of damage they deal actually depends on the rank of the move because it changes the scaling.
Crack 'em like a
Get the cannon. Okay, good. No eyes on Graves.
Stand behind Braum.
And too bad he didn't go in on that. Oh, we got company. Get out! They have a ton of CC, like so.
Ally has been slain.
That was stupid. Exactly.
I'll fight for our cause. I won't die for one.
The good news is, with these teleport ganks, she should be falling behind. The bad news is, she's only 2 CS back. And Riven is redeeming herself. But Graves has his Bloodthirster, I have mine. Difference is I have boots due to the lead I've been developing. Riven took top. This poke is going to hurt Graves. Damn it!
Enemy has been slain.
I make my own fortune.
And kind of expecting a death sentence to come flying out.
Sky.
As long as he doesn't have his passive, he isn't actually that tanky.
Life cheap.
And that doesn't proc any of the ticks on the passive sadly. We still need to test the Ricochet, but I'm starting to think Sivir may not have too much synergy with Braum. I'm gonna push out a bit.
Well,
Lag!
An ally has been slain.
Riven died, but she went pretty deep there.
you can't tame the desert.
Shut down.
And hopefully Braum has some stacks up for the cannon.
You've got a problem.
Going to save that one for last. There he goes.
Team has destroyed a turret.
They stack up nicely.
Okay, there's Syndra. So I don't need to panic just yet, but I still have enough mana for my On the Hunt.
Get paid and get out.
And surprisingly, that actually is
Honor
there.
is the rust on a dull blade.
Lag. Holy crap. And she has a lot of orbs out, so we have to be a little careful here.
Things come and go.
That's a kind of gutsy way to go, Braum, but I guess he does have Eve there as backup.
It's not
And the fight has started.
Ally has been slain.
everyone has a price.
Indeed.
An enemy has been slain.
We need more speed. And I got his flash at least. But they had their fourth man. I was wondering where Graves was since he wasn't pushing the bot. And Go faster, Eve.
Ally has been slain.
Let's get the Zeal. And we can also pick up a longsword for more pushing power.
Has destroyed a turret.
Don't know who started that.
It's nerfed. It's bot.
Karma.
An ally has been slain.
How is Shin doing? He has 80, 2-3, Riven's 2-4. She has a Bloodthirster and a Last Whisper.
Kings come and go, but gold stays.
And Graves still has no boots. So he got there remarkably quick.
You die for free.
Your turret has been destroyed.
And odds are I have company coming.
Wealth is my kind of burden.
An ally has been slain.
Yep, there's two. Is it AP Shin? No.
They're dead.
Your team has destroyed a
And the
turret.
tower is dead, so Syndra loses her teleport. Now she has to walk back like everyone else does. Kill him.
An ally has been slain. Enemy
got
killing
value.
spree.
They stack up well.
So, looks like we're staging a siege defense here.
You can't tame the desert.
Kinda wish I had a bit more AD, but we'll make do. Riven needs to push top pretty hard right now. If Karma can poke them down, that's fine, but otherwise, we need to get this moving.
Get paid and get focused. I make my own fortune.
So 22:39 is the time the dragon went down. I'll be coming up at 28:39.
An enemy has been
And
slain.
Riven with the execute. Didn't even notice her going into position, but kinda wish I could have yelled out surprise as he died. Oh well.
An enemy has been slain.
And the bug goes down as well, so they could surrender here.
Step right.
Not getting a lot of kills this game, but with all the severe nerfs, I have a pretty good excuse. Still, support carry for the win. And I'm going to actually pop Ricochet here for the attack speed bonus so we can kill this in time. We're going to have to tank it a bit, but it is dead. Oh, okay, the last minion got it. Yeah, we need to go. I don't have my ult. He's got a frozen heart, no sightstone though. Riven! Okay, looks like she's safe. Normally I like to get the Black Cleaver, but I'm just gonna grab the Last Whisper.
Heroes go hungry.
Yeah, Riven can't really defend against that. Poor Riven.
Ally has been slain.
Karma can put up a little bit of a defense, but they're just face tanking that.
Has been destroyed. You have slain an enemy.
Yep, I got hooked.
Enemy has been slain.
And Shin has double pickup. cast Whisper, but is he going Infinity yet or something? Execute. Lag. Or flat out DC, one of the two.
An enemy has been slain.
It's locked.
Because I'm mobile, I had a spell shield, I had my summoners up, but they had more lockdown. There are a ton of reasons.
Get paid and get out.
And I hope you guys are starting to understand why I don't like talking to people. We've got too many up here. Need to loop around. And... okay, they're not going to punish Karma for that positioning.
Never falter. Honor is the
An enemy has been slain.
And don't you like how Karma complains about the very thing she immediately turns and does? The Stampede is strong with this team.
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed an
Top.
inhibitor.
As much as I like to go to the bottom lane, it's just way too far up there. Karma can go take care of that, I don't care. And we need a ward over here. So super minions at the 28-minute mark is definitely workable. Crap. I'm going to flash the wall in a sec.
Stand behind Braum.
You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain.
Damn. So they weren't in position to help me out any, but we still got him. Meanwhile... whoa. Okay. So that's one thing we have to fall back on, if nothing else. And with this, let's see. Well, I can go over the last of the moves. You can see Ricochet at max rank has 70% AD scaling. Your E is Spell Shield. It will block an incoming enemy spell. It only lasts 1.5 seconds, half the duration before Riot went nuts with the Nerf Hammer. And at rank 2 it gives you 95 mana back. I think at max rank it's something like 150. Your ult is On the Hunt. Passive effect is an attack speed steroid while you use Ricochet or W. Active effect is you and your allies run really, really fast for the next 8 seconds.
Laws or whatever works at the time.
He's gone.
You've got
Following any further would just be walking into a trap. So our Bloodthirster is up to 22 stacks now, so I got 7 last hits out of that whole bunch. That should have been 5 more. Graves is pushing out the mid, and we don't have eyes on
An ally
anyone.
has been slain.
Anyway, Braum's dead. I'm taking this opportunity to bow out.
Heroes go hungry.
And they're not reacting. So I'm just gonna help myself then.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
With the sky.
Riven's pushing top. And now we got a reaction.
Respawning soon. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Riven got top, but
Problem.
I might be able to catch the bug.
Rampage. Shut down.
He's not coming this way, is he?
Wealth is my kind of burden.
Well, the key thing is free red for me.
Honor is the rust on a dull blade.
Going to leave the one creep up there so they have a memento to remember me by. You should be able to see it just by clicking on
Get
it.
paid and get out.
And now they're noticing I was already there.
Everyone has a price.
Is he muted or something? Okay, he's not talking at all. Mid inhibitor is up again, Riven's up. Shin's in a bit of a bad spot, but so is Braum. Still no sightstone on him.
At the time.
And you hit Shin. There we go.
You have slain an enemy.
And in case his ult came back, he was not getting out of that. Going to leave that to them. I have the Infinity Edge, a ton of AD, and an attack speed steroid. I'm going straight onto the towers. And it looks like they didn't even need my help.
Has destroyed a turret.
The Ricochet here is going to go all through the minion wave. Look at those things shred. So, don't know where Graves was. In the end, doesn't matter. League of Lag.
Victory!
So, a Sivir win. Still not a fan of her. I still think she's overnerfed, underpowered. Utility, definite, but power lacking. I'll post more thoughts and observations in the description of the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.